Festival of Football is going to be starting this Friday in FIFA 21 Ultimate Team. That is going to be the 11th of June, and we do already have the official card design. So in this video, we're going to be doing a full prediction. So taking a look first of all at this Hernandez. He's the card I've chosen for Goalkeeper, and it should be, of course, very interesting. I'm very excited for this video. Literally, the card design has just come out. I do realize there's many questions about how is this allowed. Do EA Sports have the licenses, everything like that? We did discuss that in yesterday's video, so a previous video on the channel. You can go ahead and take a look at that. And there are still, of course, questions that I'm asking myself. For example, are the badges here going to be allowed, or are EA Sports going to have to maybe blur it, or what are they going to do? Are they going to blank it out? Are they going to have to make everyone white shirts? Hopefully, they will actually get dynamic images. I mean, surely they wouldn't do like a whole new promo, new card design if they don't have some sort of dynamic images planned. So fingers crossed, we are going to be seeing. Also, the colors that EA Sports are going to be using, that's a little bit of interesting. People are talking about that. We've gone for a little bit of a dark green. It could just be fully blacked out, or it could actually be white as well. So we're going to have to see what EA are going to do with that. But Hernandez, he's the goalkeeper who I have gone for. And I assume we are going to be getting a full squad coming in, the starting maybe 15 or 11 cards, however EA are going to do it. And then SBC's new cards sort of every single week, every single day, SBCs. We're going to have to see how it is going to be. Then we do have, starting off in the defense, we do have left back. I have gone for Tierney. Absolutely amazing card here. I think this could be very nice. Arsenal fans are going to be very happy about this one. It is all about, of course, the international performances, Euros, of course. So this is going to be Scotland. So if he does play good, maybe it is going to be that sort of thing. If it's going to be road to the final showdown, there's so many different questions, but I'm just hoping point blank Tierney, all of these cards that I mentioned in this video, it's sort of what EA Sports could be going for, because they don't really have that team of the season upgrade that really makes their cards stand out in Ultimate Team. So I think Tierney could be a very good card in here. Then next up, we are going to be going for Lucas Hernandez. We have gone for the left back position. Some of you guys might recognize him as an original centre back. So I do think this could be a very nice option as well. French, it is going to be decent. I wanted maybe a little bit of a higher overall rating, but the designer did point out that we do actually have low ratings for fullbacks, and also EA Sports might not want to give him the biggest boost because he hasn't had any special cards this year. Unfortunately, he's literally got his base rated gold, which is just 82 rated. But I do think that actually the players, when we start talking about the players, how they look on this card, it is looking decent. I don't think it's too bad. It's definitely not really like minimalist. It's not anything simple, but I think we should be able to get used to it, and it should be a nice card design. Seeing as next we might be seeing footies, which is going to be pink. So I do think green is something quite unique that we don't really have. We haven't really seen before in any other promo. Now this Laporte could be absolutely amazing. Possibly one of the highest rated cards that we are going to be seeing in maybe in Euros. And again, is there potential room for him to upgrade? Now, a lot of people have been a little bit confused about this. I've already posted this Spanish Laporte in last video as well, and also on Instagram. He did actually get a nation change. Yes, that is possible. I think he did it because maybe France is too competitive. There's Varane, quite a few other defenders there, but maybe, I'm not too sure if it's just he wants to play with Ramos, but there is going to be a very nice link up with Laporte and Ramos, assuming that this is going to be taking place. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is official now. He has moved. A lot of people still don't really know about it because there was a lot of comments, but if you are Spanish, if you're a Spanish international football fan, then let me know. I'm pretty sure this Euros for Spain, Laporte is going to be there. So that is going to be quite interesting, and I do think it can be a decent card. Manchester City, it's going to be, I think, sort of like a Nathan Ake, sort of a bigger, bulkier card, maybe similar to a Marquinhos, that sort of play style. He isn't going to be the fastest centre-back, but EA Sports should still give him a nice pace upgrade. Now, next up, we are going to be seeing Elvetti. It's not going to be the greatest, most meta card ever. If you have probably a Bundesliga team, you're probably going to be playing fullbacks in Babu. So many different cards that Bender, so many different cards in the Bundesliga. But I do think that Elvetti maybe could be a decent card. He is one that sort of you need the bigger upgrade here. If there is going to be a road to the final concept or showdown, I think he would still need 2+, maybe even 3+ on this card to make him really interesting, but he should be pretty decent. Switzerland, I have heard decent things about Switzerland in this upcoming Euros and also about Elvetti individually. So we're going to have to see where this card could potentially go this year, of course, in this promo, assuming if he does get a card. Just a prediction, of course. Now, next up, we are going to be seeing Reece James. He did have a Future Stars card. He did actually have two different Future Stars cards. This did happen for Reina and also one other player. So he did get a right back position, also CDM. The right back was extremely popular and it was going for around, I believe, a couple million coins for sure, at least a milli. But now it has gone way down, of course. The whole market has crashed. But this could be a card that revitalizes Reece James in FIFA 21. He's definitely got that popular, the play style, the body, and I do think he just needs bigger stats, better stats upgrade, and then he's going to be absolutely amazing. The links are there. He's going to be very, very linkable into many squads, and I do think EA Sports should definitely consider releasing this because very high pace, the defending, the physical is very good, and also the dribbling and passing is actually going to be very, very decent as well. So Reece James could be one of the most maybe expensive, one of the most overpowered meta cards, definitely in my predictions in this video. Now, next up, we are going to be seeing Renato Sanchez. This is going to be, of course, a card that maybe a lot of us were speculating would get a Team of the Season SBC. I think some people were thinking maybe a flashback, or is he going to be somehow sneaking his way in there? I think a lot of people were low-key, high-key actually as well, were hoping for it. But I think probably what we are going to be seeing is either a Footies card, it is pretty imminent, him and also one other Portuguese player in this video. Everyone's just been waiting so long. We want another card from them that is going to be probably going into packs because they both did actually get SBCs. Renato Sanchez was an SBC. So if you currently want him, that FUT birthday, of course, isn't actually available. So I think either during Footies, which has been rumored to be the promo after this, or actually right now in this Festival of FUTball, it would be quite nice, EA Sports, if you want to give us a cheeky Renato Sanchez. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this one, because Renato Sanchez, Portuguese, of course, Ligue 1 links could be absolutely amazing. Now, next up, we are going to be seeing Phil Foden. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a blonde dynamic because he hasn't actually stepped on the pitch with his beautiful new blonde hair, but Phil Foden could be an absolutely stunning card. I'm sort of wanting EA Sports wait maybe if they're going to be doing another team like a Team 2, possibly even like a Team 3. People have been rumoring that there is going to be multiple squads in this promo. Then Phil Foden needs to have the blonde hair. So maybe this is not one for this Friday, possibly the Friday after. Phil Foden, though, has just been really good in FIFA. I think he did only get a Man of the Match card, I believe, is his highest rated card right now. So he really needs something that is going to boost him, that's going to make him really usable in FUT Champions. And I think this is pretty much the perfect card to come in here to do it, because there's also a lot of hype with England in the Euros. Don't worry, I'm not going to have too many English players in this prediction. But Phil Foden, I think he's going to fit a lot better for this promo rather than Footies or something like that. So fingers crossed, Phil Foden, he will be ridiculously expensive on the market as well. Now, next up, we are going to be seeing Shaqiri. I do realize there's quite a few Premier League clubs in here, but don't go at me in the comments here. But Shaqiri could be a very nice card, I do think. He did have a couple of cards in Ultimate Team. I do think it's okay. The body type is quite strange with this card. It's a little bit of a strange one, but I think if he does get an 89, 90 rated card, Liverpool fans can go and enjoy this. And actually, myself, I'm not sure if I would go ahead and use him in my team. There are, of course, Mo Salah, so many different right mids, especially in the Premier League. But I'm sure he's going to find some sort of niche. I'm sure there'll be some people maybe that actually like the body type. He should have, of course, very good physicality in the strength-wise. So we'll see. Maybe the aggression, could that possibly be good? But Shaqiri, I think, does have a chance of getting in here. Switzerland, of course, with Elvetti as well. Next up, we are going to be seeing Havertz. Now, this is a card I actually really think should get. Again, he really needs some sort of either Footies card or a Festival of FUTball card would be perfect as well. because he has his gold card, then he does have just 186 rated inform, I believe, and then he has his ones to watch, which is just the same rating as the inform. So this 92 rated card, maybe even higher if EA Sports want to go for it. If you did the Timo Werner, he could have a really perfect link, or it could be maybe with Kimmich, Goretzka, Müller, so many German players as well that we're getting as well from the Ultimate Guaranteed, from the Deluxe SBCs. So I think Havertz actually has quite a lot of demand backing him, and I believe in FIFA as well, when I used his gold card at the start of the game, he was actually pretty good. So if we can tell anything how players were from the start of the game, this Havertz could actually be something special if he does get a brand new updated card. Now next up, we are going to be seeing Belgium youngster Doku. I think this could be a decent card. Realistically, is he going to be making it into your FUT Champions Weekend League squad? Maybe not, but if EA Sports gives some generous weak foot and skill move upgrades, then possibly this could be a very decent card. He should have a lot of pace, a lot of acceleration, of course. So maybe off the bench or in some sort of fun Belgium team, I'm sure there is going to be some sort of nice demand for this, or at least he deserves to be in this promo for his real life performances for sure. Now, next up, we're going to be seeing a huge card, overwhelming for some people maybe. It is going to be a 96 rated Pogba. I'm not sure if we went a little bit, overkilled the rating here, maybe slightly, but if he was to get a FUTties card, EA Sports always give him a huge rating, and I did want to give him a decent, fair rating upgrade from what his last inform card was compared to another card that you're going to see a little bit later on in this video. But Pogba could be an absolutely cracked card, of course. I think this is the highest rated card that we have given in this prediction. So France, of course, they have so many different players, such a big club, such a big, so many players that France can choose from for their national team, and I do think that they are going to be having a very good shot at the Euros, of course, as they do every single year along with the World Cup. That French national team is very talented, so I think Paul Pogba could be possibly a standout of this. The likelihood, I'm not too sure. Pogba does already have a lot of specials and etc. He has loads of different special cards, but we are going to have to see with this one. But the other cards, I'm actually quite confident that at some point in the next few weeks, maybe up to a month, they will get a card. But Pogba, it could be one. It's down to EA Sports with this one for sure. Now, Xiao Felix, this is the favorite card I really want in this video as a personal thing. I think you guys surely must agree as well. If you've used this Player of the Month card, I really don't understand how the headline is so cheap. I mean, now maybe that headline is 87 rated. It's sort of slacking. But this card, honestly, I've seen comments saying he's better than R9, better than Cristiano Ronaldo. So I definitely believe as well that this card is very good. I'm not sure to that extent, but definitely Xiao Felix is a master of that striker position, maybe a cam position, Inception would say. But definitely, I think this Xiao Felix has to come out either with FUTties or Euros. We need a Xiao Felix ASAP, and 93 rated, I think, isn't being too generous. 93 EA Sports is what I do expect. Now, Quany Promise, this is a card that surely we are all going to love. It is going to be a little bit different because the league's links, he has actually made a cheeky transfer, but I still think that Dutch, there are definitely lots of different links. I mean, you have Team of the Season De Jong, you do also have Malen, maybe that Robin if you're still clinging on to him, but I do think there is decent linkability, and if you can find his way into your team, I do think that this card is very overpowered. I really liked his Road to the Final Europa League card. Unfortunately, it couldn't progress. Even though Ajax did actually make it onto the next round, it was a little bit annoying because he did make that transfer. So that Road to the Final card instantly becomes inactive. But I think even off the bench, this Promise could absolutely smash it in anyone's team. So hopefully he is going to be finding his way into Festival of FUTball this Friday. Now, next up, we are going to be seeing Diego Jota. I think this card is going to be absolutely amazing. We are all really wanting this card. I think in Ultimate Team, absolutely stunning. If you've used his inform, he held such a high value at around 200, 300k for such a long time. I think this card is definitely a hyped FIFA card in real life as well. Absolutely amazing. I think this is a card that is a must for this Festival of FUTball promo alongside a few others, and the Portuguese links are just improving all the time. If we do see Renato Sanchez, Xiao Felix in here. EA Sports generally, I feel, with a few promos, they go in a general nation direction. We did see a lot of Brazilian players around the time of La Liga when we did see Coutinho, we did see Romarinho, so many different sort of Brazilians. So I'm hoping for this promo, it's going to be more pointed towards a Portuguese type of side, because Portuguese does have some absolutely amazing plays. Even in real life, I'm definitely looking forward to watch a few Portugal games. I'm a very, very big fan actually of Xiao Felix as well in real life. And Diego Jota, Cristiano, Bruno Fernandes, many different talents. Ruben Diaz as well. I'm definitely looking forward to see how this side does play out. But the last card in here, we are going to be having ourselves a very cheeky Griezmann. And even though I do think that this card is going to be very, very high rated, he is also going to be very, very expensive as well. I'm not too sure what I'm trying to say with all though, but this card is going to be really good. That is pretty much it. If we do get maybe a 5-star on this card, is it going to be possible to get skill moves and weak for upgrades? I'm not really too sure, but definitely French, so many different links. We all know that this Griezmann can be very overpowered. I do think he's sort of similar to like Di Maria, that sort of play style. It's a little bit different, but if EA Sports give him high pace, I do think he can turn meta very, very quickly, and a lot of people will start to want him, but it's going to depend how EA are going to do it. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, and let me know if there's any more players as well that I did miss out. And we are going to be getting these cards, all just predictions of course. Card design has been confirmed though on Friday the 11th of June, so fingers crossed we see at least a couple of these cards in here, the best ones. EA Sports, let's get it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.